Canadian company is investing tens of millions of pounds and creating jobs in the south with the development of a massive high-tech storage unit.
I know many of you have been watching the standoff in Washington these past few weeks over the national debt. It's been a tense debate because the stakes were so high. A default on our debt would have been a devastating blow to our economy at a time when we can least afford it. It would have meant higher borrowing costs, higher prices, and put millions more jobs in jeopardy. That's why so many of you wrote, called, emailed, and tweeted members of Congress to urge a responsible resolution to this crisis. And I want to thank you for that.
Mr. Willett said in a briefing this was big opportunity that could lead to the region rivaling the M4 corridor for computer industries.
안녕하세요, 카라입니다. 네, 저희 카라가 이번에 일본에서 뮤직 클립집을 발매하게 됐습니다.
저희가 5명이 된 그때부터 찍어온 모든 뮤직비디오들을 함께 보시면서 저희가 어떤 거를 했고 또 그때는 어떤 모습이었는지 되짚어보는 시간을 한번 가져볼까 하는데요.
네, 여러분도 다 같이 즐겨주세요.
David Willett's in Havant today. Well, there are many companies hosting data in this way. For them, as you would imagine, security is really important and measures are in place to protect information and make sure the facility is safe. Pier 1 says it's constantly fighting attacks from hackers and other online threats.
L'ultima pop star che manda in delirio i giapponesi che affollano i suoi concerti. Ma avete visto, lei in realtà non esiste, è una cantante virtuale, insomma un avatar.
For the first time since Latvia became independent, a pro-Russia party has won its general election. The party, known as the Harmony Centre, took 30% of the vote, and that's enough to put it in government, but only if the centre-right parties are prepared to work with it, as Bill Hayton reports.
The civil war that's been raging in the nation of Ivory Coast seems to be coming to an end. In fact, a United Nations representative said yesterday that while there are still some small signs of resistance, to his knowledge, most of the fighting has stopped. That is because Laurent Gbagbo, Ivory Coast's former president, was arrested on Monday.
David Willett's in Havant today. Well, there are many companies hosting data in this way. For them, as you would imagine, security is really important and measures are in place to protect information and make sure the facility is safe. Pier 1 says it's constantly fighting attacks from hackers and other online threats.
First, let's get into some of the news items we've got here tonight. I have announced and launched a planned protest to occupy the Fed. Instead of just saying capitalism is evil and all companies that have stocks and bonds on the stock market are evil, which is obviously ridiculous, we're going after the big 6 mega banks that created the 1.5 quadrillion, that control our government, that have gotten the 27+ trillion in banker bailouts.